I wanted to talk about wording, the way we word things. You know, when we talk boxing, like what when we break down a fight or something like that, I honestly believe a lot of people need to extend their vocabulary because it's not that hard, guys. But sometimes we need to be careful with the things we say, um, because or just maybe we just have to have a discussion about this because maybe a lot of you just do it without even realizing it, right? When you say things like, I just think like I understand that it's wordplay and I understand that, but you know, we have to kind of, put everything in different categories, right? So if you say outclass or beat the shit out of or, you know, put on a clinic, like when you say stuff like that, I just feel like we have to kind of honor a real clinic by not calling every fight a clinic, right? Like not every fight where a fighter clearly wins is a clinic, right? Not every fight where a fighter outpoints another fighter is a beating. Okay? Not that's what I'm trying to get at. That's my point. So we have to have a discussion. So I want to know what I'm interested to know. There's no specifics here, but I can kind of give you some, just for the sake of argument. What do you guys consider a clinic? Is it anytime if a fighter wins, 7 rounds, is that a clinic? Does it depend how clear the rounds were? At what point do we call it a clinic? When is like the word outclass, the correct, when is it the correct time to say the certain whatever it is, right? Because to me, like there's just almost like this is me, but when I talk about boxing, anyone who listens to my videos, I try to distinguish different types of victories in different ways. So if I say, man, he beat the shit out of him, like I'm talking about like he was landing punch after unanswered punch, he was getting hurt, bloody, bruised, dropped, knocked out. And if not knocked out or dropped, just beat on, like unanswered punches. He was trying to hang on for dear life. That's what a beating is to me, right? We're using a wide variety of adjectives and metaphors to describe in words what we saw. And I think in the YTBC, we have to extend our vocabulary a little bit. Too many times I hear, "Oh my God, he beat the shit out of him," and I'm like, "What? Maybe your definition of it is different, right?" So I'm interested to know what makes something a beating, right? To you, is there a difference between? Not that it can never be the same thing, right? But is there a difference between he clearly won the fight to, oh yeah, he totally put on a clinic. He dominated him to he outpointed him. I just feel like these things, while they may, depend on how you personally see each one of those things, right? Of how to describe it, you may see it the same. I don't know. To me, it's different, right? We're just using words here. So that's my opinion. I'm just curious. So let me know.